Commissioned by land developer Henry Segerstrom in 1980 and completed in 1982 by Japanese-American artist and sculptor Osamu Noguchi at the end of his career, California Scenario is a particularly symbolic yet humble landscape that represents the culmination of Noguchi's lifelong artistic journey. California Scenario lies on a flat 1.6-acre plot located between two 15-story skyscrapers in Costa Mesa, California. Though barely visible to the heavy traffic on the nearby 405 freeway, the plaza and sculpture garden beckon curious passerby with a large, monumental fountain of triangular form, lined with a thin strip of steel, set against an austere white wall of stone. Once inside the space, visitors are greeted by a variety of unadorned sculptural constructions meticulously arranged into a clean landscape, highly reminiscent of Japanese Zen gardens. A fluid melding of diverse environmental elements. Every component of California Scenario represents some aspect of the unique California landscape and the stark contrasts that distinguish them. Divided into 6 sections, the space embodies the 6 elements of the state most important to Noguchi and his understanding of its geography: desert, mountain, forest, farmland, city, and river. In the muted stone tiles of the pavement and the graveled mounds scattered with bold cacti, Noguchi references the dry, arid regions. In the redwoods and tall grasses positioned on slightly taller mounds, the snow-capped peaks of the Sierra Nevada. In the rocky stream and the vertical triangular fountain tiled water source, the fertile lowlands and limited supply of water that have shaped the course of California's development. The cone-shaped energy fountain, constructed of polished steel, rests amidst a large expanse of desert-like stone tile, symbolizing the vitality and abundance of California's natural resources and urban areas. Land use, a monolithic rectangular slab of pale gray granite situated atop a tall mound of low-cut grass, signifies the imposing and ever-growing presence of the built environment. Though austere and almost primitive in its appearance, the various pieces of Noguchi's work capture the essence of California with Zen-like clarity and simplicity. Built on the principle of minimalism and the moving power of organic forms, California Scenario is a subtle artistic replica of a majestic landscape of unimaginable breadth, concentrated in a small-scale built environment. By utilizing the same materials that comprise the natural world, Noguchi channels the stoic, unchanging qualities of nature into his work, providing workers in the adjacent office buildings with a protected place of refuge from the often overwhelming concrete, asphalt, and steel that surrounds them. Although California Scenario imparts no distinct emotion, its conscientious and commanding manipulation of spatial relationships between contrasting sculptural and natural elements hints at the fundamental connection between man and the natural environment. With its simplicity and sense of timelessness and harmony, Noguchi's metaphorical setting calls observers not to search for understanding in its composition, but rather to use its features and motifs, like nature, as a meditative tool with which to find their own meaning and awareness of their connection to the earth.